Alright everybody, today we have the Move Medical Cannabis Dispensary here in Longwood. We got a nice beautiful day, nice clear skies out here in beautiful Florida. Man, I gotta say I absolutely love this place. We're on a nice busy highway area today, so we should have a nice bit of traffic and hopefully not too much road noise. Man, you can tell we're getting close to Orlando. I see a whole lot of nice cars driving by all the time. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I started following you like 3 weeks ago.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
It was very nice.
Driving by some of the glasses. I'm like, I know him.
Very nice to meet you, man.
Yeah. Keep it up.
Yeah, absolutely. Met a fan and
The documentary opens in Longwood, Florida, under clear blue skies along a busy highway near the Move Medical Cannabis Dispensary. The narrator sets the mission for the day, peacefully exercising and stress-testing the First Amendment right to record in public, with steady traffic and upscale vehicles passing by. Signaling proximity to Orlando, the setting promises activity and interaction. The atmosphere is calm and inviting, contrasting with the tension that often accompanies public recording. Early recognition from a supporter who had previously seen the channel reinforces the growing awareness of these audits. Encouragement replaces suspicion in this moment, setting an optimistic tone. Yet, as with any First Amendment test, public reactions remain unpredictable. What begins as a beautiful Florida afternoon carries a quiet anticipation of confrontation.
oh boy, this guy is setting up his homemade curtain for when he drives by, I believe. No. I'm standing in the same spot. Good for you. Drive away from me. I don't like you here. Oh, I don't need your IQ, though. That's okay. You can keep that to yourself. No, I'm going to stand right here. Okay. Have a good day, okay, Karen? Take it easy, Karen. Have a good one. Okay. You have a good day. Go smoke your weed. Have fun. Seem a little crabby. I'm sure you'll be better afterwards. Okay, Karen. You take it easy, all right? You have a fantastic day. What's up? Why am I videoing? Well, let me ask you a question. Do you support the Constitution?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, what I do is I go around and I exercise our First Amendment right to the freedom of press in public.
As vehicles continue pulling into the dispensary, reactions begin to surface. One driver appears to construct a makeshift curtain inside his vehicle, seemingly attempting to shield himself from the camera's view. Another individual becomes openly confrontational, demanding the auditor drive away, despite the auditor remaining stationary on public property. The exchange grows sarcastic, but never physical, with the narrator calmly holding his ground. Insults are exchanged and frustration becomes visible, yet the law remains firmly on the auditor's side. The moment illustrates a recurring theme. Discomfort with being recorded often manifests as hostility rather than understanding. Still, the encounter ends without escalation, reinforcing the principle that lawful presence does not require public approval.
I see if I can find. I see if I can find more people like you that support our rights.
I never said you didn't have the right.
What do you mean?
I just asked you why you were recording.
Yeah, well,
you can choose to answer, but I never said.
No.
That's
That's what I do. I see if some people support our rights like you do.
So that's it.
That's it.
That's your goal.
There you go.
To see if someone supports it.
There you go. I'm glad you do. Thank you very much. Take it easy, all right? Have a good one. So after dealing with a few nice people and definitely a few Karens at this dispensary, the traffic kind of died out, so I moved over to the other Move dispensary in St. Augustine, Florida. Man, this is absolutely a beautiful place. We're right here. We have a nice, beautiful building. We got the nice palm trees, got the water right in the back. We're right on the water, so hopefully we have a good day out here today.
A more measured interaction follows when a passerby asks directly why the recording is taking place. Rather than accusing or demanding, the individual engages with curiosity. The narrator explains that he travels to exercise and stress test First Amendment rights, seeking to identify those who genuinely support constitutional freedoms. The exchange remains respectful, ending with mutual acknowledgement and a polite farewell. This brief conversation highlights a stark contrast to earlier hostility. When dialogue replaces emotion, understanding follows. The sidewalk remains calm, the camera steady, and the audit continues as intended. Transparent, lawful, and grounded in constitutional principles. As traffic slows in Longwood, the narrator relocates to another move dispensary in St. Augustine, Florida. The scenery shifts dramatically. Palm trees sway, water glistens in the background, and the building sits near a scenic waterfront. The setting feels almost tranquil, offering a picturesque backdrop for continuation of the audit. Music and passing vehicles fill the ambient space as the camera rolls uninterrupted. The transition demonstrates that while locations may change, the mission remains the same. Whether beside a busy highway or along Florida's historic coast, the constitutional test continues. The peaceful atmosphere suggests a smoother experience ahead, but public reaction is never guaranteed.
You're not filming me, right?
Yeah, I am.
Why?
Why?
Yeah, why?
Well, I can't really hear you with the road noise.
Why are you filming me?
Why am I filming you? Well, let me ask you a question. Do you support the Constitution?
Yeah. That's
You
why
do?
Yeah.
Well, what I do is I go around and I try to find more people like you that support our rights, and I stress test our First Amendment right to the freedom of press in public.
Okay. So what's the reason why you're filming? Just to do that?
There you go.
Oh, okay. I just don't want to see myself on the 11 o'clock news going into a...
You might. You never know.
I'd rather not.
You just might.
Because just as much as you have rights, I have rights too, right?
Yeah, but what do you mean, rights? What do you mean?
Like you have a right,
Right.
First Amendment right,
Yeah.
right? I have a right to my privacy.
Yeah, but not in public, though.
No, but if you're going to put me on public display, I have to sign a release
No, you
saying that
don't.
I want that.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Trust me, man, I'm a cop.
Oh, you're a cop? Well, you should know a lot better than that because you don't.
I do know.
You should know a lot better than that, then.
No, I do.
Clearly, you don't.
Why is it that I have to sign a release with ABC?
Because you're in public.
Everybody else?
If you are a cop, you use the same public view.
Tension resurfaces when a man questions the filming and claims he has a right to privacy in public. The conversation escalates when he identifies himself as a law enforcement officer, insisting that a signed release is required before footage can be used publicly. The narrator challenges this assertion, citing the public view doctrine and the lack of expectation of privacy in public spaces. The exchange becomes firm but controlled, exposing a fundamental disagreement over basic constitutional principles. The claim of authority adds weight to the misunderstanding, making the moment particularly revealing. Ultimately, the conversation ends without escalation, but underscores how even those claiming legal knowledge may misunderstand public recording laws.
Doctrine to go and run people's plates in public, and it doesn't matter any.
No, that's not true.
No, it's called the public view doctrine. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is, my friend. If you are really a cop, you should know a whole lot better than that.
Really a cop.
Yeah, you are?
Stop taking me.
No.
Can I ask what you're doing here?
Oh, hold on. I can't really hear you.
Can I ask what you're doing here?
What am I doing? Like, do you not know what I'm
No,
doing?
Can I ask what you're doing here?
Sure.
What are you doing here?
I'm just recording.
Why?
Why? Well, let me ask you a question. Do you support the Constitution?
How you doing, brother?
How's it going?
Good. My name's Aaron.
What is it? Eric?
Aaron. A-A-R-O-N. Yeah,
Aaron.
I'm the GM here. I just want to introduce myself. If you want any information on how to get your card, let me know, brother. I know
Sweet.
what you're doing out here. You're doing your thing. You're on
I
public.
appreciate you
You're
trying
good.
to come and clean it up, man.
Yeah, you're good, my man.
Thank you.
It's-
Thank you. I appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir.
Another inquiry follows shortly after, but this time the tone shifts. The general manager of the dispensary, Aaron, approaches calmly and professionally, rather than confronting the auditor. He introduces himself respectfully and acknowledges awareness of the audit's purpose. The exchange is cordial and constructive, reflecting education and composure. Aaron's background in political science and partial legal studies adds credibility to his understanding of constitutional rights. His demeanor stands in stark contrast to earlier hostility, proving that knowledge fosters professionalism. This segment becomes a highlight of the audit, demonstrating how transparency and mutual respect can coexist without conflict.
Thank you very much, bro.
Yeah, no problem, brother.
Thank
You
you.
have a good day, my man.
Hey, you too, man.
I appreciate you.
You take it easy, bro. More for you. And there it is. Well, thank you to Aaron for coming over and being very nice, being very cordial. The American flag on the back of his sweatshirt. And all. Oh, is he gonna join in? Yes. See, I knew he was okay with it. I knew he was okay with it. Thank you very much for joining in. Take it easy, Mr. Copper. Have a good one, buddy.
As activity continues, supportive gestures begin to outweigh criticism. Passing drivers wave, one individual proudly displaying an American flag on his sweatshirt signals approval, and even local police cruise by without incident. The phrase "nation's oldest city" appears nearby, subtly reinforcing the historical foundation of American freedoms. The atmosphere remains steady and controlled. Unlike earlier confrontations, the majority of interactions now lean neutral or positive. The camera documents everything without interruption, reinforcing that most public encounters are uneventful when emotions remain in check.
The St. Augustine police driving by the nation's oldest city. That's what it says. That's interesting. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Another one. Looking good.
If it stays up,
We'll see.
see.
Hey, Aaron, again, thank you very much for being very, again. Sorry, right, it's hard to hear, right?
No, you're good, brother.
Again, man, thank you very much for being very professional. I really appreciate you. It's not very often that I run into it, so I always like to point it out and thank people,
I'm a
you know?
political science major. I did 3 years of law school before I came back to Canada.
Aaron reappears briefly, reaffirming his professionalism and exchanging final words of appreciation. The narrator openly thanks him again, emphasizing how rare respectful engagement can sometimes feel during audits. Their conversation highlights shared understanding and civic awareness, serving as a reminder that constitutional literacy makes a measurable difference in public interactions. Traffic hums in the background as the day winds down. The setting remains picturesque and no further escalations occur. The audit concludes organically, having captured a full spectrum of reactions, from sarcasm and misinformation to education and support.
I get it, brother.
There you go. There you go, man. Take it easy, bro. Have a good day.
So unfortunately I didn't film an outro after this video, but right after this I went to Orlando, Florida, where the next video is going to be at, where I did some of the craziest things, ate some of the craziest foods, met some of the craziest people, bought some of the craziest stuff, and dealt with some of the craziest Karens. So as usual, if you're not already subscribed, make sure you go subscribe and turn on those.
The documentary closes with a brief reflection and teaser for what lies ahead. Though no formal outro was filmed on-site, the narrator explains that the journey continues to Orlando, Florida, promising even more intense encounters in the next episode. Viewers are encouraged to subscribe and stay engaged as the broader mission of transparency and constitutional accountability continues. What began as a peaceful day in Longwood and St. Augustine serves as another reminder. The First Amendment remains strongest when exercised openly. The screen fades with anticipation for the next chapter,